I'm definitely the bottom.
Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Disaster. Ray will be on in just a couple minutes. His internet just came back alive as of like 2 minutes ago. He was letting the mobile hotspot in, but the first time we tried it, he kind of cut out pretty quick. And but he should be here shortly.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, a major storm system came through Springfield in the surrounding area on Thursday afternoon and knocked out major power lines, substations. Some of us have been without power for days, and some are still without power.
Yeah.
My power and Ray's power just came back on as of last night around 10 o'clock. And my internet came back right back on when my power did. So thankfully I had no outage there. But with Ray's issue though, there are major damage done in that area.
Yeah. All over.
Yeah. In fact, we were driving earlier today and took a little video of an area near Ray's, and you'll see all the major power lines that are down.
Oh, Corey says the EF2 tornado went behind his house and shot him. Ooh.
All right, this is the south part of Dirksen Parkway in Springfield, and it's only maybe 5 minutes from where Ray lives. All right, so just watch this real quick, and you'll see.
I'm not sure what you're watching. Oh, is that Dirksen?
Yeah.
Look at that shit. Look at all the damage.
There are power lines down right at the Crown Plaza.
Oh, yeah. And
all over that area.
And those are those big fucking power line poles, too. Look at that.
Man.
Look at that.
This is probably why half the stuff ain't open right now.
Oh yeah, they're ain't. Yeah, that's why they ain't open. Look at those power lines are all down. That's over there by those hotels and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Also over by Hooters and the Ascent.
Hooters. Oh, and I saw in front of Red Lobster. It's a mess.
Yeah.
That Red Lobster area that has Red Lobster.
It's closed right now.
The dispensaries.
Oh, this poor dispensary. That's what Steve's worried about.
And then the Maribus that's on North Dirksen, it's without power too.
Oh yeah.
So
are all the dispensaries closed?
Maybe the one downtown and the one on Parkway Point might be open.
Yeah.
There was I heard that that Southern View is still without power. Is that? Did some of Southern View get power, or are they still out?
I haven't heard.
I know there's still a lot of people who don't have power.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah, Dan says National Weather Service EF2 in Chatham was the strongest, but there are also EF1s in Lincoln, Kincaid, Sharpsburg, Waynesville, Wapella, and just north of Taylorville. Well, was it a derecho? Was it called derecho or whatever that came through? Or
yeah,
how do they pronounce these things? Yeah, derecho. Shit. That was crazy. Corey said he was stuck in traffic.
Oh,
Oh, Karen's got power in Southern View. Thank God. Thanks, Karen. It's awesome. And Tyler said he's been running on a generator. Oh, I bet he said that generator going for all these days and people hate him. But I think if I had a generator, let me ask you, if you had a generator, Jason, what would you run? I mean, what stuff would you have power to, you know?
my refrigerator and TV.
Thanks, Steve. I'm asking Jason.
Pretty much the main appliances, the AC, and and the internet, because my son can't live without it.
How do you turn on the power?
Well, I think it has to be
You have to connect the generator to your actual power in your house, right?
Right.
yeah, you'd have to run the line from the generator in, and then
That's too much work.
I know Lori has a generator in her house, but it's because the guy that she lived with before needed it because he had oxygen. But when she got home Thursday, even her generator wasn't working.
Well, just put gas in it. Just put gas in.
Well, no, it's not that. It's not that type. It's a type of, it runs off natural gas, I guess.
My cousin's got one of those. Oh, Holly says she has no power.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit, Holly, mine just came back late last night, and
same here.
And literally, I'll tell the story. I don't know if I'm being distorted or not. You guys got to let me know.
No, you're fine.
But we got our power late last night, right? And then this morning I wake up, still no internet. And then I end up, I go to the living room to do the show because I'm going to create a mobile hotspot with my cell phone. And as I'm creating it, our router comes on.
Oh,
Comcast got the internet fixed as I was. So then I turned off the laptop. Then I came into the office. And I was able to do the show from my office, which was just fantastic. You know what I mean? It was great. But literally, the timing could not have been better for the internet to kick in. So I'm very sorry, Lori. Yeah, that sucks. I got to tell you, dude, not having power, I was a mess.
Yeah, we've got a whole fridge full of crap we're gonna have to throw out now. And and you want to know what? I made a big stink. Remember, I made a big stink about got to get some ice cream in this fucking house. I don't have any ice cream. It's the one thing I could eat, and we need ice cream and ice cream bars. And I went and picked out all this ice cream stuff my wife should buy, and I gave it to her, and she went and bought it. And now it's all melted.
And put it, because we just got that new freezer, remember? So we put it in that freezer and all that stuff. And literally the storm was a day later.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
We literally just got stuff Thursday. And now it's all out. Shit. So we're going to throw everything away.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was just thinking about you and your dilly bars last night.
No more dilly bars.
I hope you ate those motherfuckers.
No. I didn't even have, Steve, I didn't even get one.
No shit. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. That'd be terrible.
And the house was so hot.
You know? I bet. I don't know how you, but I really don't know how you motherfuckers did. I mean, I'm thankful. I mean, my power flickered, click, and now it's it.
Yeah, we were out for like over 36 hours almost.
Yeah, it sucked. Yeah, we must have been on the same grid, Jason. I don't know how, but
I don't know. We're at completely different ends of Dirksen, though.
Yeah, because I literally live off East Lake. I live off East Lake. You know, I live in one of the subdivisions near Rochester Road.
Oh fuck! Here we go. Dan's on the steering wheel.
Yeah. So if anybody wonders where I live, that's where I live. And Jason lives up North Dirksen, almost to the new Walmart area.
Well, I'm just past it.
Yeah, off of Bissell or whatever the hell that
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. it's just a mess. I gotta tell you, it's crazy. Holly says there's 20 people in her neighborhood, and
Oh,
everybody else has it. Oh, I bet they're all fucking bragging.
oh, yeah. Corey's without power still.
Corey sent me.
Well, Corey lives.
pictures.
Corey, I know where Corey's house is. I've been to his house, dropping stuff off at his mailbox. But I have been there, and I'm telling you, or I put stuff on his. I had my wife run out and put stuff on his porch, I think. But it's crazy because he lives where the hardest tornado hit.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, right where Corey lives. I mean, that tornado would have, God damn, thank God his house is still standing. Oh, so Corey says his power's on, but his next street over is out. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, so I know that Chatham has big problems. It's just nuts. Stice says his power came back, and Stice lives in Chatham. What a mess, man. What a mess. By the way, for those wondering, we are on our usual subscriber base. We're on our Patreon as usual. But also, are we free on Facebook, Jason?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're also free on Facebook. Holy shit, I'll tell you. What a day it's been. It's really been, not what a day, what a week it's been.
Look at that.
Oh, my God. Where's that at? Which
Chatham.
Oh, that's one of the Chatham homes? Oh, my God, yeah.
Fuck.
I got a low house in Chatham.
Oh.
When I lived there, my house was 1 story.
Somebody's camper got thrown into their house.
Oh, no.
Really? Their camper got thrown? Oh, no. You know what? If you can afford a camper, you got some pretty good insurance, though. You know what I mean? The house is bad.
Hope so.
Sherman and Chatham have both been hit over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Rochester, right? I mean,
I know Rochester had some down power lines, but
some of the biggest money suburbs have been fucking destroyed. It's crazy.
I mean, and cell towers aren't completely reliable right now. Everybody's having signal issues.
Oh, well, yeah, we were living on cell tower. We were living off of cell towers to get anything.
Yeah.
My wife was freaking out because of the power. All she kept saying was this. I think she was talking about me. Oh, this house smells terrible. It smells terrible. Oh, this house smells terrible. And every time she comes in, it smells. And then every room, it smells. So I know what she was talking about. She was talking about, but I was showering. I was showering and keeping myself clean.
Right.
Not all of Rochester went out because I still went to work yesterday. And
you worked?
Yeah, and we had power at the post office. And we don't have like a backup generator or anything there. It's just all we were able to do yesterday was deliver Amazon packages because the sorting facility on Cook Street completely lost power. So they had nothing to send to us.
I got to tell you, I missed broadcasting. I missed it. And you want to know what? I was so fucking pissed at Steve. Oh my God. Was anybody else pissed at Steve? I was like, how do the pores? And Steve and Bubba.
Yeah, Steve's like, I got power, but no internet.
And Bubba was bragging about how he had power.
I never lost fucking power, people.
And I'm so sick of Steve saying, I never lost power. I never lost internet and blah, blah, blah. Because he had power and internet. And did you notice he never invited? Can I tell you, this is what a true friend does. My friend DC had got his power back yesterday. It came on. And literally 30 seconds after his power was on, 30 seconds after his power was on, he was inviting myself, he was inviting me and my wife to go over to his house if we would like to, watch TV or, just get in.
Right.
Because I'm sure you guys can figure out. I had no problem with the temperature. I mean, it sucked. It did suck. There was one time yesterday where, the last 2 days, because we were without power for like 40 hours or whatever the hell it was, but I was laying around I just had these skimpy little boxer shorts. Like they're real boxer shorts, but
Right.
really short legged.
Yeah.
Boxer shorts that your balls hang out of all the time. I don't even know why.
Right. Yeah.
Because, I don't even fit in them. You know what I mean? And that's all I was wearing. No shirt, no shorts, no pants, nothing. Just
Power lines are down along 55.
That's right outside Lincoln. They lost all that power there. They lost all that stuff. Anyway, that sucks. So, yeah. But it could be like Tyler. Tyler's been without it, and they were like, Tyler, are they still unclear when you guys are getting your power back in Taylorville, or have they at least given you a firm time, or how do they know when you guys are going to get it back? Because didn't they, Taylorville got nailed, and didn't they, I heard they weren't even telling people when they were going to, they had no clue when they would get the power back. That's how bad it was. Yeah, so who was that hiccup? Was that you, Steve?
Mm-hmm. Is that me?
Good Lord. God, he always sounds so disgusting. Listen to how disgusting you always sound. Can you ever try to clear your throat before broadcast? Would it be possible?
Yes, sir.
And I admitted to missing broadcasting. It's sort of like admitting I missed listening to Steve going and making his noises. Yeah, but at no point did Steve ever invite us over to his home, or
my door's always open.
Not that I'd want to go there because that fucking small TV he has.
Exactly. You could have brought that fucking other one over.
Well, what am I going to bring it over in? My car?
I don't know.
I'm just saying it's a big fucking television. We need someone with a fucking SUV to pick it up. And then what did you do, Steve? If anything would happen, you'd be screwed because, like Brady's still infested with COVID. Isn't Brady the new dirty person? He's had COVID like 4 times or something.
Yeah. But I don't think they have power. He lives over Holy Riverton area. I think. I know last night he didn't have power.
His car still work? He could have come by and picked up that TV and set it up to your house and watched the TV.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah. They could have. My door is always open. As I found out, Robin just came in the other day. Whoa! What?
Tyler says his estimated time to get power is tomorrow at noon. Oh, wow. Shit. Yeah. I got to tell you, this one was hard. This one was real. I thought I started to become mentally unstable. I was really having issues with it.
Oh, I don't know what with it.
Jesus.
I would have fucking broke down and went to a hotel. I said, fuck it.
I didn't have money. I think I paid. I'm pretty sure I paid for a hotel for someone, but it wasn't fucking me. I'll tell you that.
I don't have the money either, but I'd have fucking done it.
I like what Dan said. Do you hear that, Robin? Steve's door is always open.
No, fuck no.
Yeah. By the way, so look at that. I'm so happy.
Oh, eggs, real food, too.
I'm so happy to have internet and be able to do a show. It's making me so happy. But here's the thing. I have so many different things to talk about. I'm finding it hard to just focus on one.
Right.
So, Steve, how are you affected during this big outage?
I wasn't. I truly believe that it's because I live here in Williamsville. See, because we had a really bad storm in Sherman and it jumped over Williamsville. And the same thing happened again. It hit Chatham, then jumped over, and that hit again just outside Lincoln, which is just down the road from me. It jumped over Williamsville. So because I live in
I heard
Williamsville,
Riverton got it pretty good too, which really concerned me because I live very close to Riverton.
Yeah.
Williamsville, I didn't get. I mean, I said the same thing. I sat there, and I watched it out the window. The boy, it's getting windy. In fact, my mom called me and she says, "We're going to the basement." I'm fucking sitting here with the window open. You people talk. I'm playing TV. I'm playing MLB The Show. Fucking watching it go by. My power went click one time, and oh god damn it! And it came right back on. Oh, thank God.
I see Stice in the chat room says that he checked on me. Here's what Stice said. This was Friday at 8:03 a.m. By the way, I actually fell asleep late Thursday night. No power until Stice blings my phone. Bing! At 8:03, and it woke me up. He sent me a text and said, "Ray, I hope you guys are doing okay. Chatham still does not have power, or at least we don't have it where I live." Oh, thanks, Dice. That was very nice of you. Check in. There was no invite. There was no invite because he was in the same exact state I was, or same exact situation that I was in.
Yeah, I mean, I checked on you too, and I was in the same boat, so I couldn't really.
Yeah,
I didn't check on you for the simple reason is I knew Thursday night you said nothing could be charged up, so I'm like, well, he can't respond to me if he got no charge. And
as soon as my phone got close to dying, we literally took it with us and took a drive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
We did similar thing.
And put the phone on low power and charged it up. Yeah, and Bubba says Steve's place probably has a generator due to the people's medical conditions.
Nope, we don't have a generator. We could lose power too, but we didn't.
Steve was living. He was living the life of royalty.
Yeah,
he had power and internet the whole time.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
By the way, Steve could. Jason, correct me if I'm wrong, but Steve could have set up a SteamYard. He could have set it up and had all of us connect from our phones. We could have done a broadcast.
No, Steve couldn't because Steve never been showed up.
Steve still doesn't have it set up yet. But
that's because he's so fucking lazy.
If it wasn't for the fear of the power consumption issues, I mean, technically I can set it up from my iPad.
Wow. Yeah. Would have been
But
nice.
it's just it takes so much power because you're using the camera, the microphone, the internet connection.
I would have gone outside and sat on that bench that Cindy Lopian got me.
Oh yeah.
And I know there was only a slight breeze yesterday. Yeah. It was only a slight breeze, but I still would have And I'd have been out there with these little boxer shorts with my balls hanging out.
Yeah.
So I would have been out there broadcasting live.
You know, Tyler didn't check on me. He checked on fucking Christina and Jason. And
But we don't have to.
motherfucker didn't check on me.
But you said you had no problems.
I could have fallen.
Jesus.
I could have tripped over the cat or something. Or tripped going to the kitchen and getting me some ice cream.
By the way, Tyler says he checked on me. Thank you, Tyler. I didn't even. Did I notice you checked on me?
You said you never answered, so you messaged Christina and me.
That's exactly why I didn't bother, because I knew he wouldn't answer.
Well, I talked to Tyler Thursday during the storm. He sent me a message saying, "Hey, Jacksonville's getting hammered. It's heading your way." That was when I was working out. By the way, it hit when I was working out. I was working out and I was doing ropes.
Oh.
And I had my earbuds in, and I'm like, yeah, my AirPods, and I'm doing my ropes. And then that's when it hit. And I had to take the biggest dump. While I was doing the ropes, my stomach was like, oh. And so they finally came and tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like, yeah. And they said, hey, there's a tornado hitting. Everybody's in the locker room. I'm like, what? Is it everybody's in the locker room? And I said, oh. So I got up. I cleaned off the ropes with the antiseptic or the whatever wipes. And then I got up and I was going to walk to the locker room, but instead I walked to the main bathroom. And I took the biggest, smelliest.
Oh, yeah.
Like all those people are cowering in fear in the locker room, and I'm like, you know, I'm destroying the bathroom. Oh, it was terrible. I mean, you know, that took a 3-flusher.
Oh,
I was like, oh, but where I was safe. I mean, it's a bearing wall where their bathroom is, so.
Oh.
I felt completely safe, but I could hear the building was shaking as I was pooping. Yeah. Oh, well. And then I went and I got done. And I was going to finish my workout. And then I said, fuck it. I'm just going to drive home.
Yeah. I was pooping when a storm come through, too, because I heard it on my phone. Go, beep, beep. What the fuck?
So you never lost power?
2 seconds.
Oh.
Flicker.
So you and Bubba had power?
I never lost it, but Bubba got it back early.
Yeah.
And
Bubba got it back before anybody else. Didn't Bubba get it like Thursday, the night of the storm? Didn't he get power?
Yeah, Thursday. I think Thursday late. Thursday, like around midnight.
So wait, let me get this right. So the power went out around noon. All right.
Yeah.
And
I know Lori got hers back around midnight.
got freaking Bubba.
8:30. Okay.
So literally, his came back. His power was out for 8 hours, which means he never even lost power on his cell phone.
No.
He was probably still watching stuff on his cell phone and iPad, while the rest of us were out of power and miserable. And you know, the pores. I'm just saying they fixed the pores power first. You know.
I wonder why.
And Steve never lost power.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's that's a sign that there isn't any kind of, because I live close to where the mansions on the lake are, you know what I mean? So, those people don't live that far from me.
You
Right.
see, and my mother-in-law's house is not far from yours.
Mhm.
She's right off the Lincoln Greens golf course,
Yeah, that's not that far. Yeah.
and they still had power.
It's crazy. But because, listen, I live closer to CWLP than anybody
Yeah,
on the show.
yeah. You do.
I mean, literally, it's right down East Lake Drive. It's where CWLP is. And somehow we didn't have power for over 30 hours. What the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, but how hard was that to figure out? Just follow a line from CWP and see where it connects into here and fix whatever the hell caused that. Son of a bitch. But I do want to thank all of the guys who work for CWLP and whoever did this. I mean,
A lot
whoever.
of them.
Yeah, I mean, they must have been working their ass off. And they're going from place to place to place, and it's getting back on. I'll tell you, I was so happy when my power turned back on. You know how sometimes something good happens and you want to go, oh, yeah, you just want to.
Yeah.
It's just overwhelming because, it comes back on and you just want to scream or yay or whatever. And it's so overwhelming to you. You also want to cry with joy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the power came back on, and it's like you just wonder how to react, and it's just like and you can't get the words out. You can't. When you people who don't have power right now, you people who are listening or watching the show on your phones, and you don't have power right now, you people will experience when your power comes back on. You will experience the same feeling I had. You're going to go, oh, you're not going to know how to react. It's going to be too much for you. And then eventually, instead of going yay or yippee or whatever, you're just going to put your hands in your head and go, oh God, oh my God. And that's what I did. I went, oh, I'm one of the ones they just fixed. Thank God. I feel so fortunate. Because those guys who did that shit, the guys, girls, whoever the hell, I don't know who is all employed there, but they worked their ass off.
Oh, yeah.
They worked their ass off. And they're still out there. They're still trying to get people hooked up. Because my brother in Southern View still has no power.
All the dots there are areas in central Illinois that are without power.
Wow.
There's apparently an outage somewhere in Williamsville there, Steve. It's just not you.
Thank God.
Steve doesn't care about any other people. He's just happy he has it. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
There's no empathy.
I hope
Steve
it doesn't.
Corey says he wants to work overtime and he's going to get a whole house generator.
So here's Edinburgh, but we know that Dan and Christina have power.
Isn't that?
That's what Lori has, a whole house generator.
Yeah, but doesn't it have a whole house generator has to have?
Hooks into your breaker box.
Yeah, but it has gasoline. It usually runs on gas, right?
I don't know if it runs on gas or natural gas.
Well, that's what.
Or if they have a backup battery in them.
Right? Yeah. Or, yeah. That's. I don't know.
Well, my cousin has a car. I don't know what the brand is, but he had a Tesla. Then he sold it. And he bought was like a Ford or whatever, but it's a car that has this big that has a big battery in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got if his house ever lost power, literally all he does is go to the garage and hooks this thing into his car, and his whole house would come back.
Oh wow, that's fucking.
It's enough to run his whole house,
Oh,
and just off the battery of the car. Isn't that amazing?
yeah.
It's just amazing. So yeah, I think it's I don't know if it's a Ford or what.
According to City Water, Light, and Power, 11.87% of Springfield is still without power at this time.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I mean, what was it at the point? What, 48%?
I saw it peak at about 46, 48%.
Did you see at one point there were over 40,000 people?
Yeah.
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 I gotta tell you, the city and the mayor,
Oh yeah.
Mayor Bush should have had a press conference.
She would have been able to watch it.
People on their cell phones. People on their cell phones.
Yeah.
But the city wasn't set up to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The city should. I don't know if they don't have a. I like Misty Busher and her husband. I've liked them for as long as I've known them, and I think she's gonna be a good mayor. But I'm telling you, you need someone. You need someone on your staff that has the sense to say, Mayor, we need to have a press conference. We need something. And the fact that they didn't do that has me question. I mean, do it over a phone or something. And take questions from people in your Facebook chat room. Just take questions and answer them. Even if you don't have power, we just needed to hear a person in charge saying it's going to be all right because we're working. I know she's the mayor of the city. I know she doesn't run CW. I mean, she's not at CWP running things, but you have control. When you're the mayor of the city, you have control over it.
Because CWLP is a city-run utility.
Yes, the city of Springfield owns and runs its own utility. So it would have been nice to hear her saying, listen, because we didn't know, we as customers, we didn't know that we assumed they were out there, but we didn't know. It would have been nice to just hear the mayor saying, listen, we have crews of this many thousand people working, or we have crews coming in from Bloomington, or we have crews coming from, 37 communities around Springfield. We have crews that have come in and are helping us. It would have been nice to hear this. It would have been nice to hear it. And we got nothing. We got nothing. I'm saying that, Mayor Busher needed someone that would tell her, hey, we need to go live on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And she could have gone live and just to calm everyone, just to get us, say, we've been through it. It's been devastating. It's been, we'll get through it. And here's how. We're going to get you power. We're going to get you internet. Just say that stuff would have been so nice. It would have been really nice. Yeah, that's the only thing I heard is somebody goes, oh, well, there's crews coming in from Ohio. I was like, Ohio? I'm like, fuck, how long is it going to take to get here from Ohio? They better get my power on before those fuckers get here from Ohio. Somebody was going, oh, there's people coming in from Ohio to help. I was like, fuck Ohio. I don't need Ohio helping me. How about get me some people down from Peoria? Or get me people from near St. Louis.
Yeah.
I want people who can be here in less than an hour. I don't give a fuck about people from Ohio helping. I don't want some dipshit from Ohio coming to help. They can show up a few days later and help put up a light pole that fell, but I don't need those sons of bitches coming in to get me power. Jesus, Karen says, was this damage similar to the tornado in 06? No, I think it's worse. It's way worse. And Brent says Peoria had their own outages, right? Gee, that sucks.
Oh no.
I know Lincoln had outages because the same tornado hit up there, and and Taylor.
Karen, the 2006 ones were much worse than this.
No,
one.
I don't think so. I don't think, Jason. How many people were without power during that? There were certain areas that were hit. This was a whole
I'm
city.
just talking in damage.
Oh.
Well, I don't give. I mean, who cares about damage? We're talking about people without power.
Widespread power.
Maybe nobody died. Maybe no one died during this emergency. But I bet the power outage was. I really do. I was stuck in that tornado in 2006. I was stuck in that tornado. I lost my car, my favorite car I've ever owned. I lost in that tornado.
Was that the convertible?
Yeah, it was my convertible.
Yeah.
It was smashed to death. I'd still be driving that fucking thing. I'm telling you, it's just, this is I think this is worse. And I was stuck in a building broadcasting when the tornado hit. I mean, it was crazy. The building I was in was destroyed. And I was in the building on the second floor when it hit, and we were trying to go down the stairs, and I was in between stairs when it hit, and literally it sucked me to the wall.
Oh, fuck.
It was crazy. I'm still traumatized by it. And that hit in 06. But I am telling you,
I thought about it
not as bad outages wise as this was.
I thought about it when the wind was so windy. I was like, "What am I going to do if the roof starts to blow open or something?" I guess I just hold on to the milk dud and ride it out.
Well, I'd let milk dud go. Wouldn't you want to hold on to something heavy?
I'm the heaviest thing in this apartment, so.
You're right. Milk dud is probably hanging on to you. Yeah. Would we have done a show if Steve would have died during the?
Of course, you would have. Power.
If Steve would have died and I didn't lose power, I'd have done a show on Friday morning.
Like that standing in the bathtub. I fall in the bathtub now, and no tornado. I'm saying the fuck's not gonna go stand there.
Yep.
Although they do have ropes in there, or not ropes, but I do have bars I hold on to.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Tornado Steve.
I've been through so many of them. I've never been through many of them, but I'm just not scared of them, man.
This was terrible. I just kept thinking about Irene living down. And where does she live? Tennessee.
Tennessee, Georgia border.
Yeah.
Probably had perfect weather.
I mean, when we lived in Indianapolis, we all had them.
Well, she's got to live in Georgia because, true story, Irene's congressperson is Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh.
Yeah, so she lives in Georgia.
Lucky her.
In fact, Irene's the one who voted for her to put her over the top.
Oh.
Fucking Irene goes, oh, well, she seems like a good American. Let me give a vote to her. She's a good white woman, a blonde-headed white woman. Let me go ahead and mark yes there.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Good job, Irene.
I'd vote for her.
Why would you vote for Marjorie Taylor Greene?
If she's a blonde-headed white woman. Is she old?
So are you saying you wouldn't vote for a dark-haired black woman? That's kind of racist, Steve.
Well, it would.
Yeah. Irene says she most definitely did not. Sorry, Irene. Yeah. No, tornadoes are terrifying. People die in tornadoes. I lost everything in that 2006 tornado. I lost everything.
I see. I lost everything in the fire.
But I'm telling you, when it comes to just power outages, I think that it was worse this time than it was during that 2006 tornado because it seemed like the whole city was out of power.
Right.
I mean, at one time, there were like almost 50,000 people that had no power.
Yeah.
Thursday. Until Bubba got his power back at 8 o'clock, and he could not stop bragging. Oh my God. All the poor's excited because they got power. I was so angry. at Bubba on Thursday night. I threatened to
He tried to fart in his fucking CPAP machine.
I threatened to go to his house. I threatened to go to his house and fart in his CPAP machine. That's how mad I was.
Oh, because he was like, "Oh, it's getting hot. I gotta have my CPAP machine."
Bubba was so hot. Bubba was so, and when he got his power back, he was bragging, and I was so angry. I was like, "What? The fucking poors got their power. The fucking poors got their power before." I was so angry, and I threatened to go to Bubba's house and fart in his CPAP machine and all kinds of stuff.
The worst part is Thursday night, and Friday, I wasted two of the best highs I've ever had. I was stoned Thursday night and Friday, and no show. I'm like, oh my God, what a waste!
That's what, yesterday. I was at the end of my rope. I literally was. I was about to. I can't even. Bubba says it never even got hot. Fuck you, Bubba. No one wants to hear. No one wants to hear how pleasant it was at Bubba's house.
Ray, do you have the computer on for the phones? Because Dan was trying to call in.
Chris says. Chris says the 06 tornado outages seem more localized on the south and east. Yes, thank you. That's what I'm saying, Chris. I think this disaster had more people having power outages than anything we've had in Springfield before. I mean, literally, there were almost 50,000 people with no power. How many people live in Springfield? 100 and some odd thousand, right?
It's like 125,000, I think.
Yeah. I know it gets, the more outside of Springfield it gets up to, I know the area is like a couple 100,000 people, but I don't know how many live in the actual city as compared to the suburbs and everything, but it's crazy. I mean, the outages, I think this might be the biggest outage we've ever had.
Oh yeah. Widespread wise, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because if someone asked Steve where he lived if someone from Maryland goes, "Where do you live, Steve?" He'd go, "Springfield, Illinois." But that's not where he technically lives, in Williamsville. But it's just on the outskirts.
Right.
The Springfield, Illinois metropolitan area.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say that. You'd say, "I just live in Springfield, Illinois."
Right.
Yeah.
If you're on some internet porn site, somebody goes, "Where do you live? Where are you from, Steve?" "Oh, I'm from Springfield, Illinois." You're not gonna.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I can't go on anymore because evidently it's caused a virus in my phone.
You can't even watch porn anymore?
Oh, my phone keeps telling me
Gotta love those cheap Androids.
Your phone has been invaded by a pornographic website.
I was so happy.
Please clean it.
I was so happy when the power came on. Oh my god, I was elated. I wiped a tear from my eye. I went, ah. That's how happy I was. It was just.
I probably, I couldn't have done it because I gotta have something. I gotta have cool. Fuck. I died. I literally would have died.
I mean, oh my god. I gotta tell you, just it's just crazy how many people were without power. And this is just in the city of Springfield. Yeah, my house went from 52 degrees to 70 like that. And then it was we were finally in the 80s. And here's how I know. My wife comes home. When she gets home, first she just looks at the thermostat and goes, oh my God, it's blah, blah degrees in this house. So she comes home yesterday and she goes, it's 82 degrees. And meanwhile, like I said, it doesn't, I can't have it too hot, but you know what I mean? I was alive, I was alive. But I was going more crazy because I didn't have any power or internet or anything than I was about not having air. But my wife, wanted the air conditioning on, so it finally came on. And by the way, whoever said that I had the coils frozen,
yeah, me,
absolutely correct. Because you said I had to. Was it you or Dan that said I had to turn? Or Corey? One of you guys said.
I did.
We all said it.
Yeah.
So
we said it.
You said turn off your HVAC for 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Well, I did 30 hours instead of 30 minutes, but it's
working great now. Yeah.
And it's working fantastic.
Yeah, that's what it was. It just froze up.
I don't know what the temperature is in this house, but it's very pleasant.
Pleasant compared to what it was over the last day and a half.
Yes. Yeah. It feels like it's about. I will not be complaining. I will not be complaining about how cold the house is for at least a couple of weeks.
Probably till Tuesday.
Well, I'm just saying that I will not.
I say he starts complaining before the end of next week.
No, I'm just telling you. At least there'll be at least 2 weeks before I start complaining that my wife and daughter keep this house too cold.
Next Thursday, he'll be like, "This house is so goddamn cold."
By the way, my daughter did not spend. I'm out of here.
Of course she is.
I was like, what? As soon as the power went out, she's like, I'm fucking gone. Her mother and I, had to live in this shit. She was gone. She was up and gone. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she went to a hotel or something. They didn't tell me, which lets me believe I probably paid for it. You know what I mean? They didn't tell me she was going to a hotel, but I'm very smart. I deduced. I figured it out on my own. She went to a hotel and, on Thursday night. And then she went to her boyfriend's mother's house, and that's where she is. Gotta be. And she's not home yet, which leads me to believe that, you know how when your power's off and it comes back on, it's got to start cooling things off again?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that I'm at full max yet because she's still not home.
Oh, yeah, she won't be home until tomorrow afternoon, probably.
She won't be home until it finally gets to the point of, optimum cool levels, So you're right, probably tomorrow, which is good because when it came back on, I took a good shower.
Oh, yeah.
And the air was on.
Oh, get that cool air blowing up on your balls.
I went to bed. I was naked. I just laid down in the bed naked, out of the shower, and I just And I just laid there and cooled off. I was like, oh my God. And then my wife came and laid by me. And then, it was heavenly.
Oh, I bet.
It was heavenly. And then after that, my wife rolled over and fell asleep on her side. And I grabbed my iPad and I tried to read comic books on it, but I had to use my phone. I gotta get my iPad. What do I do, Jason? I gotta hook
You'll
it up.
have to buy a whole new iPad, Ray. The iPads either come as a Wi-Fi only model or as a Wi-Fi and cellular model.
Oh shit!
But you can get it through your phone carrier and just make payments on it like you would a phone.
Well, I want one that has to where even if there's a power outage, I can still read comic books.
Yeah, you would be on. Just go to AT&T next time you're there and tell them that you want to get a cellular iPad.
That's what I need. Switch out what I have.
I mean, it'll add an extra line to your account, which is like $20 a month for the line for the tablet, and then you'll have the device payment for the tablet.
Yeah. I'm only considering my brother Rick, my brother Foon, and his wife. They're the only members of my family that talk to me, so that's it. That's the only ones I'm going to consider family anymore. I don't want to. I'm so sick of my family, and I'm so sick of the trauma that I grew up with, and that I'm not even going to deal with it anymore. I just want to, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? I just want to separate myself. I just want to separate myself from the rest of the family. So I'll just talk to them. In fact, I know my wife invited them to come over when we got our power back. She's like, "Oh, come over if you want." But then I saw my brother, because my brother Foon was still bitching about it on Facebook. Yeah, but now I feel for like people like Holly. I mean, poor Holly. And Holly doesn't live that far from me, she said.
What about your mother?
I don't have a mother.
Oh, I need to check on mine. I haven't heard from mine since she went to the basement.
I'm obviously an orphan. No, I know that Goose said on Facebook that there's no power and all kinds. No, I heard my mother went to my brother's house, went to Bodine's house. Because Bodine never lost power, I guess. Like I said, the poors had power. And I didn't even know Bodine was a poor. I'll be damned. Yeah. Shit. You haven't called your mom, but wasn't pain a hit?
Yeah.
Well,
She called me, and as she said, "We're heading to the basement now. Talk to you later." And that's the last time.
Have you tried calling her back?
Yeah, if you haven't checked on her since that happened, what's your mom's
Maybe you should.
What's your mom's phone number? I'm going to call her. Let's call Steve. Call Steve's mom. Find out if she's still alive or not.
I would assume she would be, that somebody would have called me.
Well, not if they haven't found her body. They wouldn't have.
Well, but I have other family in Pana, and if the tornado would have hit, the first place they would have been in my aunt's basement.
Doesn't your aunt live next to your mom?
Yeah, I live right next door. That's where my mom had to go into my aunt's basement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Crazy aunt. Is that Beulah Stanton?
Yeah. Yeah. She called me when I was watching on TV, and she said, because Bubba texted me, "Hey, Paul, I know Channel 20 went off. I fuck motherfucker." And I read it. And,
hey, you know what was happening yesterday at my house? We were getting these weird flickers.
oh.
These weird, like where we'd hear the bell from the microwave go ding. It's like, what the hell was that? You know what I mean? And you'd see like just like a flicker.
Right.
a flash of light or whatever. It's like, what the hell? Oh, and we're like, oh shit, our power will become. I said, I think this happened to Bubba. And his power came on immediately after. Fuck no. No, we were still with us. And I was like, I should have said anything. My wife's like, I thought you said that meant the power would come on. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Yeah. But then finally when it finally came back on, I was so happy.
Bubba says that probably would have happened when they were working on your lines.
Well, but that let me know they were doing something.
Right.
But that little flicker gave me so much hope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even get that at my place.
Your just power came on and you were back to normal, huh?
Yeah.
Sucks that you got it before me, fucker.
It was like minutes before you.
Yeah. Well,
Really? Your power?
Yeah. I mean, roughly they came on probably right about the same time. It's just because I know in our group chat I had put let's see, where is it? I'm looking here.
Well, when it came on at my house, I was like it flickered and then later on it came on, right? And I was like, oh, so I immediately turned on my TV and my PS5 and it said PS5 is exploring USB, whatever. And then it said, make sure it's plugged, make sure it's whatever. And I do it. And then boom, all the power went off again. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, actually you posted in the group that you had power right before I did.
Oh.
hey.
Power, but no internet. And then I replied, ours just came back on too.
Shit. I'll be damned. It was terrible. I got to tell you, for some reason, I just remember this being worse than we've ever had. This is just, I don't remember. Like, I remember when I finally got home because I had to spend a night in the building. I spent the night in the building where the tornado was.
Oh shit.
Which sucked. Then I went home, but I had power when I went home. Thank God. Yeah. So, but this was just so crazy. And I just kept thinking about these people that were trying to, even now I'm thinking about those guys that are out there trying to get the power on. And I'm thinking of my brother and Holly and people that don't have power. Like who in the chat room right now is viewing the show on your mobile phone? But
because you have to.
Yeah, because you have to, because you don't have power at the house. Like, I want to know who still doesn't have power. Just so I can put you in my list of people who I'm sending positive vibes to. So I want you to get.
We'll pray to baby Jesus.
We'll pray to baby Jesus. Yeah, we'll put you on our list when we pray to baby Jesus. It seems like I was the last one to get power.
I think you were pretty damn close.
But I know that when I went to the outage map for CWLP, it said like the number's been dropping. It started out with over almost 50,000 people. With almost 50,000 people without power, and now it's down to like, I want to say it's down to like 11,000 or whatever. How dare you, DA?
And I think the most impressive part of everything is that's all for that whoever's restoring this power. We had another storm last night, and they restored another 7,000 people in the storm.
Oh.
In the lightning and rain and all that.
That storm sounded pretty bad, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It just sounded, woke me up. I thought, what the fuck?
I was like, I was up during that storm because you couldn't sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it's so loud. And then I kept thinking, oh my God, what if this storm knocks the power out again? Oh shit.
Oh, I know. That's what I was worried about.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. What if I lose power and then they start making fun of me?
Oh. It would just be terrible. It would just, I mean, to lose power, finally get it going, then another storm happens and you lose power again. Oh, I'd be so pissed. I would be so angry. Oh my God. My wife got these battery operated fan things that also had a sprayer that would make it would give you a mist of water.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. And she picked those up and brought those home yesterday. And I was like, oh, this. So that's how we spent yesterday afternoon and evening, is misting ourselves.
Oh.
You know, while I was just laying there with my
balls hanging out.
With my balls hanging out, my short boxers. It was fantastic. It would have been fantastic.
You know, I saw something. Maybe some people for the next time. People say to go out and buy those solar lights you put in your landscape.
Yeah.
And then when the power goes out, bring them in because then they'll work. But remember to put them back outside
again because they're not in the sun.
Yeah, yeah. But then you have to put them outside in the morning.
Well, I know that there were people in my neighborhood that had those outdoor lights.
Yeah.
And everybody was without power. And then you looked at those outdoor lights and you went, those fuckers have power. And it takes you a while to realize those are solar and stuff.
Yeah.
But you still develop hatred for the people. Because you start to develop hatred for the people who have power when you don't. You know?
Oh.
Like I had hatred for Steve. Oh my God.
I bet you did.
I was starting to feel it. I was like, oh, that son of a bitch.
Fucking
So
Steve.
I'm thinking next time there's a storm and I don't lose power, I'm gonna say I did. You know, I'm gonna say, oh. Because I know how people would feel towards me. Or I'm just not gonna mention anything about having power if there's a storm. In fact, I hope I never have I hope I never lose power again.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I think with climate change, you know what I mean? I think with climate change and stuff happening, it's going to, I hate to say it, but I think these storms are going to get worse.
Oh, yeah. I believe so.
Because, you know, our planet is not the same. We now have derechos. We never had derechos before, right? When the hell did we have one zip through? Now
I never heard of them.
Now we have derechos coming through, causing all this damage. Jesus. I'm gonna save up and get a generator.
Uh-huh.
I really am.
Oh, I think it's
right.
I think it's a wise investment.
I mean,
see, I suppose if I lost power and everything was going, I could have went to Lori's house because she does have a chair I could sleep in there. So, but I don't know what I would have done with Milk Dud because she has dogs.
I'm telling you, we never had these things come through before.
No,
but it's because I think I'm not. Well, what do I know? I'm not a scientist or anything, but we never had. I mean, I know they existed, but we never had them before. We never had that shit happening. Now this stuff is happening where we're getting these big storms coming through. I mean, a derecho could be like it was just a huge. Listen, the tornado was just one thing that sort of touched down, damaged an area. Springfield went up, then touched down and damaged another area, and took off. A derecho is,
Yeah,
it's like the whole city wide. It just comes in.
it's like a wall.
Yeah, and it's just a wall. It's like almost like a hurricane. It's just a wall of stuff hitting. When's the last time you've even heard anybody talking about a fucking derecho?
I never heard of that.
We've never talked about one before. That's what hit us. It's just crazy.
I didn't even know how to pronounce it until you said that.
Mhm.
I was gonna say a chirco
Why would you say a dirt churco?
because I don't hear.
Derecho, derecho.
Okay, that's fine.
I was wondering if it was a derecho or a derecho. That's the only thing I was wondering. I wasn't calling it a dirtchico, whatever the hell you had.
The churro.
Karen says we might have had one a few years ago. She swears she heard about it. I mean,
I never heard of it before the other day on the news.
Yeah, so I'm just saying it was not something we had to worry about. Now it's obviously something we have to worry about. I mean, what the hell? Now we got to worry about this stuff? Jesus. People that are denying it, deny all you want, but things are changing. Things are changing. I got to save up for a generator.
I think we all do at this point.
Yeah. Damn. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna open a generator store. Just so I don't know what we had a generator.
I had one too. I got it from Harbor Freight.
We had one that when I owned IP Radio, we got a generator. And then my fucking brother Goose used it for one of our mold jobs and just fucking left it.
Oh.
And we lost it. I don't know where he put it, but we just lost it. Just like we lost the power sprayer and all the other shit he's lost. I have no idea where this generator is, but I got to tell you something. It sure would have been nice to have it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have just went out with a bunch of, I would have gotten a bunch of gas tanks and just fill up that generator.
Yeah.
Keep it running. Or some of the neighbors had them and they're loud. And they just could not wait.
I wonder if Derek from Recon, one of his truck would run his house if he lost power.
I don't know.
Because it ran the stuff at the parade.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. His truck had a thing to plug in. Yeah.
I don't know.
But I'd like to, do something to store power, to get power.
Oh yeah, before, yeah.
Because I'm a renter.
Right. You're one of the poors.
I'm one of the poors, yeah. I'm like Bubba and Steve. I'm a poor.
We can't afford to buy. We poor.
Yeah, we're poors. Oh, well.
Tyler just sent me a video to show you how quiet his generator is.
All right.
So let me get
I'm
this
sure
back.
it's not quiet. Generators are loud, right? All right, here's Tyler. Get ready.
Modern solutions for modern living.
That's right there where someone could steal it, too. I hope so.
Well, you don't want it in the house.
I hope someone steals that generator. Well, you can't put it in the house. The exhaust will kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't have a generator in the house.
Right.
We're putting a combustion engine in the house.
Yeah.
It's going to spit out carbon monoxide.
Corey says an inverter generator is quiet.
Okay.
I don't know. But I need to get a generator. That's what I'm gonna get. But I need to get it hooked up to. I need to get the generator hooked up to the actual HVAC unit, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to tie it into the actual power in my house.
It has to be done through your breaker box.
See, I don't know how to do any of that shit.
That's why you call an electrician.
Wow. Yeah. So it would still be nice to have one, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So I was just thinking I could plug my TV into it at least. Because I have direct TV. So, you know what I mean? So all I need is, like, even when I didn't have internet, I still had TV. I had direct TV.
Right.
You know, because Comcast cable and Infinity internet was out. So that meant my TV would not have been working if I had cable or internet.
See,
But because I had direct TV, I was still getting a signal from the satellite.
I think I was still getting a signal from Comcast. It's just I didn't have power, so I couldn't.
That's what I thought too, but no, my internet just came back this morning. Just came back. Literally, this is honest to God true. 2 minutes before the show went live is when my internet came back. So I was setting up a mobile hotspot from my cell phone when my internet came back.
Yeah, because you were originally going to broadcast from the living room on your laptop.
And then when it came back, I went, "Oh shit, I'm going to go to my studio." So
I wouldn't know. I didn't miss a beat.
Oh, Tyler says he is protecting himself.
Oh,
He's got it chained.
that's a smart thing to
I
do.
just bring bolt cutters and then I'd take that generator while it's running. And because that way it'd take you a while to find out that I took it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until
You
finally
only go so far before you could where you had to unplug.
until finally it goes and unplugs. And I'd still be running. It's like I'm ahead of you. Come get me, fucker. Tyler wearing his underwear, chasing some guy down the street. The guy running with his generator. Yep. Oh, it sickens me that Steve had power. Oh, he had power and internet. He never lost power or internet. That just bothers me so much.
No. I lost the internet a little bit.
I'm actually happy. I'm actually happy that so many other people went through the same misery that I went through.
And some still are.
I don't blame Holly. If Holly was like, "Fuck you, Ray," I don't blame her. It must suck. I mean, because she's not going to get her power back until hopefully today. Hopefully it's come back in the last,
a few hours.
I hope it's come back during this show. Right?
It'll be nice.
Let's hope. I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice. Oh, well. Yeah.
I was more worried about fucking Christina getting me my groceries here.
Oh, well.
She kept fucking dicking around. We're at the fire station because there's a tornado. Fuck the fucking fire station. Get my fucking groceries, god damn it.
Did you finally get groceries?
Yeah, finally, yeah.
What did you
Friday
get?
night, I got my food.
Where's Christina? Where's the pictures of your food?
She didn't have time to take them.
Christina, did you get pictures of Steve's food? What
No,
did he get?
I got apples, plums, nectarines, strawberries.
Really, that's what you got. Apple.
Those are the flavors of all the candies he ordered.
Yeah. What you got? A package of nerds? Apples, plums, strawberries, and nectarines. Would you get a box of fucking Fruit Loops? I mean, come on.
Some granola bars.
Oh, his nose.
Do you believe he got granola bar? Did you believe? Do you believe he actually got granola bar?
Yes, I did. God damn it.
He didn't get fucking plums.
Yes, I did. I already ate the motherfuckers, right?
You're out there believing that Steve really got plums. And,
God,
and
I did.
There you go. I think Karen nailed it right on the head there. Those are the flavors of his edibles.
He didn't get plums and granola.
No, my edibles are grape, pineapple.
I got to tell you though, I don't like the edibles that I have
Oh yeah.
because I took a bunch of them yesterday. I just said fuck it, and if I OD, I OD. But then you can't OD on pop. But I was like, so I took the edibles and I fell asleep. And I eventually fell asleep. I hope Christina got pictures of your fucking real food. I bet you got fucking all kinds of unhealthy shit. I bet you got ice cream again.
No.
He loves to get
No.
I bet you got fucking some kind of Little Debbie snack or something.
No.
Yeah, I bet you got some kind of fucking snack cakes.
Nope. I told you I got granola bars, nectarines, plums, bananas, strawberries, shrimp, lettuce, tomatoes, some bread,
You're lying.
bologna.
Pringles. Dan said 4 cans of Pringles. Did you get Pringles?
No.
So you're
Really?
saying so I'm going to get Christina on. Did you get Pringles? Yes or no, Steve?
Wait a minute. Can you ask the question again?
Did you get Pringles?
No, I did not get Pringles.
Okay. Did you get a generic form of Pringles?
Fuck. Possibly.
Let's see. Here in the morning disaster chat,
Okay, what?
right after we were talking about everybody just getting their power back.
Yeah.
Christina was telling me hey, Steve just got groceries yesterday. Go take his, since
No.
mine are pretty much all bad.
Yeah. But
And then
same
she
way.
followed
Same
that
way.
up. And then she followed that up with saying he has 4 cans of Pringles and ice cream sandwiches and Pop-Tarts.
You got ice cream sandwiches? Oh, fuck. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
And then Ray followed up with "Goddamn, Steve."
Yeah. Son of a bitch. I knew I heard it from somewhere. Was that where I got it from?
Yeah.
God damn. 4
But
cans of generic Pringles. Ice cream sandwiches? Oh, I'd kill for an ice cream sandwich.
And then, of course, Steve got mad, and he's like, "Who cares what I eat? If I die, I die."
exactly, motherfuckers.
What kind of Pop-Tarts did you get?
Cherry,
Oh,
strawberry,
okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, she said
brown sugar cinnamon.
you got the brown sugar. My daughter
Yeah.
got the brown sugar cinnamon ones. I'll be damned.
Oh, so they were the good value brand of Pringles.
Yes, they were the good
Have
value.
you ever gotten the ice cream sandwiches that have the Neapolitan ice cream?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck, I saw those.
I didn't get those this time. I just got regular.
Shit.
I haven't ate one though. I've eaten my plums, my nectarines.
You know, Nikki would eat those ice cream sandwiches during the show. I'd get so jealous. I'd be like, oh, those look so good.
Especially at breakfast time.
Dude, I was after we got our power on, I was so miserable. I go, oh fuck, I'm gonna eat. I am going to eat like a fucking pig. I haven't stuffed myself. Last time I stuffed myself was January of this year. That's the last time I've ever stuffed myself.
Right.
And I was like, I'm ready. I'm gonna have this and this. Except with my surgery. So I told my wife, I said, oh, she goes, I'll go out and get something. I said, get me fucking. We were trying to find what restaurants were open, and we got a list of them.
Right.
And I go, oh, fucking make it Olive Garden.
Ooh.
She goes, oh, Olive Garden. I said, yeah, get me Olive Garden fettuccine. And then she got the fettuccine, and she gets it. So we split a fettuccine, and so she gets it. I'm like, oh, fucking give me some fettuccine. And so she gives it to me, and there's like, it looks like 2 tablespoons of fettuccine. And I go, what the fuck is this? I go, what is this? I want to feast. And she goes, I don't think you can eat more than that. I said, I'm going to feast. I didn't even eat I didn't even eat.
Couldn't even eat what she gave you.
Because I felt like I was going to throw up. I was like,
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I couldn't even, when I actually tried to overeat, it's impossible for me.
All right.
Yeah. So I guess that's good, because I would have definitely emotionally overate last night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't possible, and I was so pissed off. You know what I mean? I was so angry that I could. And that's why I sort of went, I think my problem is emotional. I think my eating problem is emotional and not, oh well. Yeah, but I couldn't overeat, which I guess was pretty good because I was full.
All right.
I was satisfied. Yeah. What I should do is get done with this show and go work out. That's what I should do. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
But shit. I'm much too lazy. I've been through a rough stretch with no power. So maybe I'm just gonna play MLB The Show. That's what I missed. Isn't that crazy? I miss playing MLB The Show.
You didn't miss nothing because nobody played. I tried.
Well, even playing offline, you could play franchise, but
Yeah.
I just would like to play a game or something.
I played in one of the other leagues I'm in.
I'm not in it. Nobody invites me to any other leagues, fuckers.
I got fucking beat by the Pirates.
Lori wants to know if Fit Club has power. Yeah, Fit Club. I was in Fit Club when the tornado happened, and they had power. I think, unless they lost it after I left. So, I don't know. That would suck to drive over there and find out they don't. So you're right. I shouldn't even go look. I should just stay home. But you guys, I swear to God, I was fucking losing. I was losing my mind. And I told my wife, and she goes, I don't care. I go, son of a bitch, I need stimulation. You know what I mean? I need stimulation.
All right.
So I was wanting to get laid Thursday night. You know what I mean? My wife's like, no way.
Is that why you're cursing like a son of a bitch?
Yes, I was. Yesterday, I'm telling you guys. By yesterday afternoon, I was ready to fucking. I was like, I've lived long enough. I've lived long enough. It's time for me to take myself out. I was crazy. I was going fucking crazy. I really was. And I tried calling people. No one would answer. My cousin was out of town. My uncle doesn't answer the phone. Nobody else in the family's talking to me. So, and then I called Steve. He didn't answer the fucking phone because Steve never answers his fucking
You didn't
phone.
fucking call. You didn't fucking call me yesterday.
He
You
never.
didn't fucking call me yesterday.
You don't want me to check my.
You didn't call me yesterday.
I will check my log. I called Steve.
Nope.
I called Steve.
Not yesterday.
Here we go. I called Steve. What time was that? And it doesn't have a time. But I called Steve and he did not answer. Fucking Steve.
He didn't call me yesterday.
What a piece of shit.
DA says that you didn't call him either.
Well, no, but I did. I talked to DA the other night. He was actually more pleasant to speak to than Steve. So I ended up calling Christina. And then she goes, "What's up?" And I just started bitching. Because, you know what I mean? And she goes, "Okay." And then I just bitch some more. And then I go, "Oh, I gotta go." I called her after I dropped my wife off at her office. So my wife went to work because they had air conditioning. You know what I mean? I stayed home. So I was stuck with no power for hours longer than my wife. You know what I mean? But I called Christina and literally I was driving down Stevenson and I talked to her the whole way down and I was just bitching. I bitched about, I don't even think I gave her a chance to say anything. And then she's like, "And then what?" And so I just continued bitching. And then I go, "I gotta go." I just hang up the phone. I was thinking to myself, what a horrible person. But I needed an outlet. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I needed someone to bitch to, and I appreciate that Christina was there for me. I appreciated it. Because I needed someone to bitch to. I'm telling you, it was just terrible. I did text Bubba when I got that weird flicker.
Huh.
I got that weird flicker and I texted Bubba and I said, "Oh, I got the flicker." And he says, "Oh, that happened 4 times at my house." And that gave me a little bit of hope. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, oh, the power's going to come on. And then it didn't. And I was like, "Fucking Bubba." And I was like, "Fuck you, Bubba." And then it did come on like I said. And then I hurried up and tried to turn on my game and then it shut off again. And then it came on then permanently when it came on. I got to be honest, I don't even remember what time it turned on. All I know is we slept last night with the air conditioner on.
So did we.
Trying to cool down the house, and it was nice, right?
Yep.
Even though it was still 80 degrees in the house, it was being cooled down.
When my power came back on my thermostat, because I've got one of those smart thermostats, told me the indoor temperature was 95.
I had to turn my air off. It was so cold in here last night.
I hate him. It was such a miserable couple of days. And then here's the other thing. And I think I put it on Facebook. I just wanted a broadcast.
Right.
I told my wife, I just want a broadcast. She goes, "Nobody has power. No one's going to listen." I said, "I don't care. I just want a broadcast." I honestly didn't. I just didn't care. I just wanted to do some kind of broadcasting. But I couldn't or didn't, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I could have.
Oh, well.
Actually, you couldn't have because you can't set up the stream.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and, you know. And, I heard it. Goose was bitching because I never gave him the power to set up the screen. Can I please take this chance?
Oh boy.
on this show to explain what happens. Okay, there is a program called StreamYard. StreamYard is a free service, but it also has different tiers of pay levels, okay? We pay the maximum amount of money for StreamYard in order to do this show, okay? And we pay because we pay for the show because we need it to go live. But they allow, if you pay for the show, they allow you they
So many
allow
administrator
they
slots.
allow you to pick, you get to pick an administrator to also use the services that you pay for, okay? One administrator. And so I picked Jason. And then I figured, and then Jason gave Christina access to his StreamYard so she can set it up, you know what I mean, if for some reason he's busy.
Yeah, anytime she comes on StreamYard, she logs in as me.
This is one of the problems that Goose has with me. Because he says, why can't he use it? And I said, this is why. Because I've already given access to Jason. Well, why couldn't you give it to me? I'm family. Well, here's why. You work. He works every fucking day. And I figured I'd give it to Jason. And then Jason would find someone to cover when he can. And then Dan can also use Christina's computer and have access
Share the
to
same
it.
computer, so
Which I know was a big problem for Goose because he doesn't have it. But I said, you're ready to go. If I can't do it, Christina could do it, or Dan could do it, blah blah blah. But you don't. But he doesn't have it because StreamYard doesn't allow it. And I had to give someone access, and I gave it to Jason.
Right.
And I also gave Jason my Patreon access, but he logs in through my Patreon account.
yeah, if I log into Patreon, I'm logging in as Ray.
Yes. So I'm serious, you guys. That's what's going on. That's how it works. So if I could,
Because I need the Patreon access to set the links for the subscriber shows,
yes,
like Smoke Signals,
Like,
Stainless.
trust me, if I could name a few more people, I would. Of course, I could.
Right.
But I think we're already paying, and we're already paying the maximum.
And here's a point right here that Bubba knows from the other night on Smoke Signals.
Yeah.
Or no, on Higher Point of View it was. Because I was stuck at softball, yet I was
Okay.
still able to start the show from them from my iPhone.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just listen there, but this is all StreamYard offers.
There's a good question, Karen.
Well, listen, I'm fine paying for it. I'm fine paying for it. But there isn't like another level. I mean, this is it for
Actually,
StreamYard hasn't offered unless they just created one. They still haven't.
I think there is, Ray, but it's like twice what you're paying now.
Well,
Oh, shit.
get me details in that way so I can see, because what the hell? We'll try to.
Because I think that'll give you 3 other administrative slots instead of just the one.
Well, that might be good. Of course, now Goose is fucking. Yeah. Goose is now. I pay more than that, Tom. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell. But find out what the hell else there is, because it'd be. I mean, I'll pay for whatever. But that's. That'd be nice to at least check, and then I could. But I give access to Jason, and when Jason's not working, he runs everything. Literally,
Right.
I don't even set up the show. Jason sets up the show. No, you can't, just because I have it to Jason, and every time Jason signs up, I get a a whole thing about is this you, because they
Oh.
know what the fucking IP address is. So
Oh,
now you could. Now here's one thing I found out about, and you could make yourself a creator. Like Jason could make himself a creator under his own Patreon account.
I actually have, but we haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Yeah, and then I could give him somehow. I can give access for him to be a creator on my Patreon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I could somehow give him access to do something. So we still got to figure that out. But yeah, and then I could have, then Christina could do that or whatever. But yeah, I'm not sure how it works. But I do know right now. I do know right, and Patreon is what we use for our subscriber services. Of which, by the way, we have morningdisaster.net is our main webpage. What I want to do is have morningdisaster.net take you directly to that page. Okay. Except I wrote our RSS feed onto morningdisaster.net's page. So if Patreon would allow me to put a page up, if Patreon would just allow me to put a page up, then I could put our RSS feed up, and then I wouldn't have to do anything else. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I hope somebody's listening and understands. Somebody like DA or somebody smart enough to look into this, like how we would do this. Jason, do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't have much experience with the RSS feeds.
Well, it's already written. You don't need to have experience. It's already written. We just need to find a way that we could put something on Patreon. Here's the deal. I created an RSS feed that runs at morningdisaster.net. So once I transfer morningdisaster.net to Patreon, morningdisaster.net's not going to exist anymore. So I've just got to find a way to make it all work. If any of that makes sense. If any of it makes sense. So that's something I'm looking to do. I like our, and then we just put our free content up. And that way, when people go to morningdisaster.net, they're seeing the Patreon page. That would be the,
Well, there is an option when you create the audio posts.
Yeah.
It says where you can embed an audio URL.
Yeah, but but the URL is for morningdisaster.net.
No, I mean for like the RSS feed.
I know, but the RSS feed is already written. But I want to take morningdisaster.net and transfer it to the Patreon page. But it would kill the page because I've already written it on morningdisaster.net.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to, I have to find a way. I'm hoping DA understands because DA's got a mind. I've noticed his mind kind of works like mine. If he can understand the point I'm making. Here's the point. I wrote an RSS feed, but the RSS feed is part of morningdisaster.net. Okay. I want to change morningdisaster.net and I want to forward it to our Patreon page, our subscriber page. So that way, all you've got to do is go to morningdisaster.net and you can subscribe or not subscribe, but then we can give free stuff or not free. You know what I mean? But then when I create that, the RSS feed is going to go away because the RSS feed starts with morningdisaster.net, which when I forward the address is no longer going to exist. Does any of that make sense?
Yeah, it actually does to
Because
me a little bit.
our morning disaster page, has a podcast page. So our actual RSS feed is located at morningdisaster.net/morning-disaster-network. That's our RSS feed. Okay. So I need to find a way. You know what I mean? So it would go away because it's on. Because it's too much. Forget it. I'm not sure no one's understanding it. So, but anyway, that's the part of. Yeah. Thanks, Tom. He says, "Does my TV still need to be on channel 3 in order for me to record on my VCR?"
I think so.
Yeah. Thank you. DA understands what I'm talking about. So I just need to find a way to where I can transfer everything over to the Patreon page. But I still want to keep our RSS page intact. So I swear to God, that's something that I will work on. I don't know how I'm going to work on it, but I will. Karen says, I don't understand a word. I'm hearing circus music in my. Oh, you're hearing Fat Steve, the ice cream man. Free candy and ice cream. By the
Ray,
way,
are you paying monthly? Are you paying monthly or yearly for StreamYard?
Monthly.
Monthly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes out every month from, and by the way, it comes out from the money that you guys pay for subscriber services. That's what covers StreamYard. It covers everything but internet. And if you guys know, I know exactly how many subscribers I need to pay for the internet.
Right.
Because I'm so sick of hearing how my family's money is going for the blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we have to have a, like they offer an internet for like $70 or whatever a month.
Right.
But we have to get the internet that's like $200 a month because of the show.
Right.
And trust me, I hear it from the people in the house. How much better off we'd be if we were just getting the $70 one or whatever, because we're spending so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can't.
Well, they got to look at it this way too. Whenever you're on your show, if they're wanting to watch TV or something in the other room, that takes off your bandwidth too.
Listen, I'm well aware of all the problems my show causes. I just want to bring in enough money to where I cover all the bills. You know what I mean? I'd like to bring in enough money to where my show covers everything. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. And then I'll be so happy when it does that.
Right. I
just would like, I'm not even thinking to the point of bringing in enough money to pay myself anything. I want to do this show for free.
Right.
Where I don't have to pay any money for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. But you know what I'm talking about. That's why right now I offer tier 1, 3, 4, 5. No matter what it is, you get it free for 7 days. No matter what it is, you get it free for 7 days. Sign in, check it out. And then you'll get it free. And then you can worry about subscribing after that. Okay? Now, we did not do a Thursday show last week because, well,
nobody had power on Thursday night.
Except for that fucking Steve. That son of a bitch had it.
I didn't have internet, so I could do it off my phone.
He's really something. So I need to pimp him out. I need Steve to give up his ass at some cheap hotel on Dirksen or something.
It was so nice to look up
There
on
are
my
a few cheap
phone.
motels on Dirksen, so I mean,
Yeah, there's got to be a place he can be. Like, this be the Steve room. You just give me a couple $100 and take care of Steve. You know,
Oh yeah.
Steve would be bent over and
Oh,
Oh, I'm definitely the bottom.
you just come in, pump away, blow your load, and pay me the money.
Up my butt.
Yeah. In fact, Steve will offer free Viagra, so you can pump more than once if you want.
Oh yeah.
oh no.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
All Steve has to do is just get on his knees and lay every other part of his body on the mattress, and people just come in, pump away, and leave.
I'm easy to please.
Just create me enough money to where we can pay for everything. Because listen, the money that we know who covers the money that I spend that is above what I earn. It comes out of my wife's money. And trust me, every fucking cent that comes out of her money.
Ooh.
Yeah. I hear about it. I want to hear about, you know what I mean? So I need to get more subscribers, or I need to win the lottery.
Yeah, that would be nice.
If I win the lottery, oh shit. If I win the lottery, goddamn, it'll be so nice. Because then I'd have like fuck you money, To anybody who said anything, I'd say, well, here comes a big fuck you for that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it to my wife, but anybody else, I'd have fuck you money. It would be nice. But Diane says you got to play to win. Oh, I know.
as many as possible.
Well, I want to pay for the rest of. I'd like to pay for the rest of the fucking.
But the more subscribers, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. But the internet's the big one. That's the big one right now. When I could pay for the full internet, it'd be nice. Then I'll stop hearing the complaints. But anyway, and I do want to save up we got to have a generator. Or next time we got to start making a plan how we could do it with just somebody's mobile phone. So
I can go pick up a generator.
With just a mobile device. I mean, that's how we did the parade.
well, we got to figure that out to where we could do a show.
Yeah,
I can pick up.
I
can do it.
I don't want to not do a show again. Well, yeah, next time, let's do it.
I can run the Harbor Freight get a generator.
Wouldn't run out of power.
Oh, so Steve's gonna go buy a generator?
I didn't say buy one. I said I go to Harbor Freight and pick one up.
and steal one, yeah.
No, I don't want you committing theft for me.
Oh, it's okay. I've done it before. They're nice little generators.
Yeah, Corey says rednecks play the lottery. Ray bets on sports. Well, yeah, but Ray wins NBA and NFL.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is there's no sports going on now that I win money at. I mean, I did win pretty big on a WNBA game last week, and I won big on a I won big on a baseball game. I bet on a baseball game last week, and I won a lot of money in, but I can't remember what game it was. Because baseball, there's games every night, but you only get so many feelings, you know what I mean? But yeah, there was a big game that I won. I can't remember which one it was, but there was a big game that I had a good line on, and I put money on it and won. Yeah. So I need, because I do need to broadcast for my sanity. And it just so happens that there's there's people that like to hear the broadcast. Thank
Yeah.
God. Because I got to tell you, I was thinking about this during the power outage because that's how screwed up my head was. I was like, what if nobody wanted to listen to me? I think I'd kill myself. I don't know what. Am I crazy?
No, because I kind of wondered about it too. Because why are people asking about the show or anything?
I know. I would. I don't.
But then I realized nobody fucking had power with me. So.
Well, I don't know what I would do if I could. If nobody wanted to listen or watch the show, holy shit. I think I'd just give up. I mean, what the hell, I like having content that people care about.
Yeah.
I like having content to write about. By the way, episode 2 of Lil Steve, I got DC's script. I complimented him on the script, and now I'm starting my rewrite on it.
Oh, boy. It just pissed me off. I thought I had one wrote and everything, and I went to fucking send it to you to let you look at it, and I lost it.
I've thrown it right in the garbage.
I knew it wasn't going to be good because I've never written anything, but
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. It was just a good start.
Well, I do have script number. DC sent me one, so yeah. So yeah,
That's why I didn't check on Ray, because I knew he didn't have power. So what the fuck was going to do me any good? He probably didn't have his phone charged or anything. So,
Irene, those places do have Wi-Fi, but they're not of a high speed enough that we need for our broadcast.
Yeah, you got to have high speed internet to broadcast. Yeah, and here's the thing: none of those places were open, were they?
yeah, nope, none of them have power either.
Like I live off Dirksen. All the stuff on Dirksen was closed. I think it still is.
Yeah, a lot of it is.
And when I was driving to charge my phone Thursday night with my wife, we were trying to find a place to get food. And the few places that were open, there literally were long lines circling the block.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy, dude. Karen says we would have asked about the show, but we didn't want to get yelled at. I wouldn't yell at you guys for asking about the show. It would have been nice to know there were people that,
Cared.
Yeah, I'm serious. It's Irene, I would have, would have been nice to hear that because you live in Tennessee or Georgia, wherever Georgia. You live in Georgia, so the weather didn't affect you. It'd be nice to hear, hey, are you guys doing a show? I would have said, no, we're out of power. We're not doing one. But still would have been nice to answer. You know what I mean? At least I would have known someone cared. So, I love the fact that we have listeners. I was just saying, what if we didn't? I got to be honest.
Yeah.
If we didn't, I don't know what I'd have made myself crazy. I really, I would be going crazy. In fact, like I said, I need more subscribers to cover the rest of the.
And you'll also need more if we end up having to bump up the StreamYard.
How much? What's the difference? Is it going to be a lot more money?
Is the plan you're paying right now the 25?
Just write what the plan. Can you send me a private chat? Just tell me what the cost is, and I'll know what the difference is.
Here comes the kitty cat.
It might just be what we're paying. I don't know. Fuck it. Because I don't know if they created new plans or if, it'd be nice to know what the cost is.
Because I think what you have.
But I don't care. I'm not going to give one to Steve. It's not what Tom said. It's more than what Tom said earlier.
You're paying more than that?
Yeah.
Then you might want to check. Because we may have changed it.
Yeah, we're paying twice that. But
well, if you're paying twice that, then you should be getting what we need.
We got that when StreamYard first started. I mean, I bought that in when was it? 2020?
Yeah, maybe they have switched the plans on.
Yeah, so let me know. Let me know where I find the plans. So just send me an email or a Facebook thing, and I'll look at it as soon as the show's over.
Or, well, we can just talk about it after we go off air.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I want to get up and take a dump as soon as we get off here.
Well, it'll only take a minute.
Exactly, Karen. Karen says, you would say, how can I do a goddamn show? I don't have any goddamn power.
I would not have yelled.
What's wrong with you?
Tom says Steve slips and falls and ends up in the hospital. We could use the Wi-Fi at the hospital. Yeah.
I've done shows from the hospital before.
Unfortunately, with as many people that are on the Wi-Fi at the hospital, it still would be spotty.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
now, when I do it from like my phone or my iPad, I've got 5G on both.
yeah.
So that's plenty of speed.
We know about your T-Mobile connection and how great it is. All I hear is how great that fucking team and all the shit he gets for free, which I appreciate because you're sharing it with me. I do appreciate that. I should transfer over to T-Mobile. So I've been on AT&T. I've literally been an AT&T customer since, well, I was Singular and they sold to AT&T. So I don't know how long that actually goes back. So
that's a long time.
I've been with them for a long time.
It's probably over 20-something years.
And I don't get shit. I should get something for being such a long time customer.
Okay. You sound just like my fucking mother.
And I have DirecTV, which is owned by AT&T. You know what I mean? So I'm paying. I have DirecTV and AT&T phones. Fuck. I should be getting some free stuff in there. And I don't get anything free. Meanwhile, I hear Jason going, oh, I have T-Mobile and I get this for free and this for free. Oh, I also get that free from T-Mobile. I'm like, God damn it. Look at all this shit he's getting for free. I don't get anything. Oh, well. Anyway. Aren't you guys glad we did a show today? Aren't you glad I did a show so you could hear me bitching all day?
Oh, yeah. I miss bitching.
Yeah, it'd be probably over 25 years because I know my first cell phone was with Singular. And I was, I was just out of high school at the time. So that would have been about 26 years ago.
I'll be damned, dude. I'm hoping Holly got power. But Holly's not in the chat room anymore.
Yeah, she might.
Holly, baby Jesus, please give Holly power. Please give Holly power, baby Jesus. Give her the power so she could watch some pornography on.
Oh, yeah.
Give her the power to watch the dirtiest. If she wanted to, she could watch the dirty, filthiest, most disgusting internet. Please have her power work. And she could watch all the power on her, or all the CWLP power being used to help generate her filthy, dirty, stinking pornography. Please, baby Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Corey says AT&T doesn't give a shit away. Yeah, they don't.
Oh.
In fact, they took away his HBO Max.
Oh.
He's right.
Get Cricket.
Cricket's a subsidy of AT&T.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to sell all that shit when I worked at Walmart, so I know pretty much what prepaid carriers were on
what dirty smut was Steve searching for when he got a phone? Yeah, who knows? What kind of smut were you searching for? How bad does your
I don't know, but that wasn't last week. I was really every night I was watching something. I've never been like that. It was really weird. I don't know if it was a moon or what. I was having to look at something every night,
So
at least
now-
for a few minutes.
So now you don't have. Now your phone doesn't work because you.
Oh yeah, it's working. It just keeps telling me, blah blah. You need to do this. Your phone has been invaded by a virus. Blah blah blah. I think it's all bullshit because it keeps been telling me that for the last week and a half. It'll go away.
Who knows what he's into?
Oh no, I like the grannies
I'm telling you,
midgets.
you've got to go. You've got to get a Reddit app, and check out. Let Reddit do your porn searching for you.
Oh,
You know, and that's what if I want to look at. I tell you, I like hot milk.
I like lots of screaming.
Oh, I don't care about that. But I got hot milfs. I go to just milf, and there is a thing called only adult content that's on Reddit. That's really good. It's a bunch of porn. And then there's There's one called Fit Naked Girls. That's pretty hot. That's another. And Reddit. So Reddit does all the searching and shows you everything. So all you're getting it from is a Reddit app. You're not going and checking everything yourself. You know what I mean? But just go there and check for mature content on Reddit. And,
yeah.
you know, you get all kinds of stuff.
And check, Steve.
That's what I get. Yeah. And that'll take care of you. Yeah. Yeah.
Steve, hand check. We can't see your hands. And
No, he's touching himself. He's improperly touching
both at the same time.
How sad.
Sorry.
Should have.
By the way, Steve's sharing stuff. He's sharing stuff on Facebook while we're doing a show. Is that what you're doing?
I am. I'm not sharing shit. I don't even have my phone on me.
Steve Stanton just shared, and it'll be some.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Because Steve Stanton doesn't even have his phone.
I'm just saying.
It's clear over by his fucking chair. It must be that scam. Must be that virus. Don't fucking open anything. I've been hacked again, probably.
It's so disgusting.
No, I didn't share shit.
It could have been delayed notification.
Oh, it could have been from earlier, yes.
Did the ghost of Sean Blint come into the chat room?
No.
I didn't see him.
Corey says, "Hey SB, how's it going?"
Oh, I didn't see.
I don't know. SB was
maybe he's in the Facebook.
Oh, it could be. I don't know.
He's been a long way from Facebook.
We would like to summon the spirit of Sean Balint.
Yeah. Our late great show members who've moved on. I mean, it's been a rough. I mean, we lost Mikey, we lost RTQ, we lost Big Pete, we lost
Sean,
Nikki, we lost Sean Balint. We've lost a lot of people. We pray their ghost will come visit. Do it like your mama taught you. We had that clip from Jim Leach. Do it like your mama taught you. I got to put that on Jason's board.
Yeah.
To pull it off. But when they interviewed me when they interviewed me on the Jim Leach thing, I don't know if that's come out yet, but they interviewed me about Jim Leach leaving, and I mentioned how there was a clip on the Morning Disaster. The clip, by the way, is "Do it like your mama taught you," which is when Leach was impersonating Bill Clinton. Rocky wrote a script, and we needed a Bill Clinton, and it was Jim Leach that did it, and and we never said who it was. It was Leach that did the Clinton impersonation. But I don't know if I mentioned in the interview that Rocky's the one who wrote that, and I don't know if they put it in I don't know if they put that in there or not, but if they did, I was wondering if he'd see it. And so I haven't heard anything from him, so I'm thinking they didn't put it in, but You know, it would be nice. Yeah. Yeah. So, when's Money in the Bank? It's going to be on this afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to watch that. I do love that Money in the Bank stuff. Those are good matches usually. Rest in peace, Sean Blunt. Oh, Karen says Sean Blunt called into Jim Leach's show.
Oh,
I was going to call in, but then I thought, who's going to care? You know what I mean? Who's going to care? And I didn't.
right.
Shit.
So yeah, people still care about you.
I should have called in. I should have now. Shit. Now I'm found out that Sean called in.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck.
Bubba says the pay-per-view starts in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got to be able to take a dump and.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do want to thank. I want to thank the CWLP guys because, man, you guys worked your ass off and you got me power. And I know you're still working and, you know, God bless you. I hope it, you know. Oh, here's the other thing. My plan was to go watch Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah.
Either tonight or tomorrow afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking movie theater is still closed down.
Yeah.
I wonder if the one on the other side of town is closed.
I know when we were out driving Thursday, it was open.
Oh yeah.
And there were people there. So the movie theater on the west side's still fine. I don't think they ever, you know. I don't think they ever, you know, stop power. So they got it going. I don't know if they had a generator or what, but they had it going.
I mean, it is a newer facility than the one you normally go to.
So maybe I got to go see it over there. But I like this one with the recliners. Holy shit, that's the recliners are nice.
DA says he's got tickets for tomorrow in IMAX.
Yeah, well, it's an IMAX over there on the west side, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the only theater we have an IMAX screen at.
Maybe I'll go see that. Tom says it's good. He said he saw it yesterday. Fuck, I want to.
I'm wondering if I should watch the first one before I watch this.
You've never seen the first Raiders of the Lost Ark?
You need to watch 4 of them then, Steve.
Oh, okay.
And you've never watched the fucking Star? Oh, you're such a son of a bitch.
I never. Want to know what
Why am I friends?
If it says Lucasfilm on it, Steve hasn't watched it.
Pretty close.
He's too busy watching all the slasher flicks. Those losers.
You know what?
Those movies for the poors.
You'll never believe what I watched for this whole power thing's been on.
I'll tell you.
I've had anything.
You know what they love? The poors.
What's that?
They love that movie, The Purge.
Oh, I didn't know.
Isn't the Purge about people killing all the poors? Isn't that what it's about? Am I wrong?
I've never seen The Purge. I've heard about it.
Jason, are you familiar with The Purge?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
I'll tell you, if Bubba was on, Bubba would know what we're talking about. Bubba's seen it.
Speaking of Bubba, he just sent me the drive-in.
Oh.
Oh, what's the drive-in? Is Indiana Jones there?
Yes, it will be. Yeah.
Indiana Jones at the drive-in tonight. Shit. At least the air conditioner will be on the car.
Huh?
I'll tell you what. Indiana Jones is at 9. What time's that get going?
9:15.
About 9. Yeah.
And then you can watch The Boogeyman afterwards.
Boogeyman sounds like one of those. That's a movie for the poors right there, The Boogeyman. That's what that sounds like. But I'll tell you, my wife would not sit through that movie. Indiana Jones would end, and that's it.
Well, you can always leave after the first one. You don't have
I
to stay
know,
for the
but
second.
no, I'd like to see them both. If I want to go to movies, my
Yeah.
wife would be like, "No, let's go." Shit. Yeah, I do want to see it. Oh, he says Boogeyman's a Stephen King movie.
Oh,
Bubba, did you like that movie, The Purge? But I thought the movie was like people killing, like they kill a bunch of pores, right? Isn't that right?
No. The way it is it's like a new world government's taken over, and one day a year to keep like the crime in check.
Yeah.
One day a year they let everyone just go nuts.
fuck
And
yeah.
do anything.
They kill
I mean-
they kill poor people.
You
That-
can
that's
kill
what
people.
happened.
It doesn't have to be poor. You can kill somebody who's rich if you want,
Well, you could, but let's face it,
but
Who's
they're
gonna-
going to be locked up. But
who's going to have the money to have good security?
right.
Yeah.
But
The rich people. So the poor are the ones who
yeah,
are going to die.
So you can kill, you can do any type of crime is legal for 24 hours.
Okay, and here's my point. The people who really like that movie are the poors. But isn't that concept the concept that you're telling me about? You know, if that was real, that it would just be a way. The government would allow that, not our government, but another government would allow that to get rid of the poors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd want to do that to get rid of homeless people or to get rid
Right.
of
Yeah.
people on whatever. So that's what would happen. You know. So I'm just saying it does shock me that so many poor people like that movie that basically says it's okay to kill them. Or rape's legal or whatever. You know.
Any crime. Legal.
Yeah. Any
24
crime.
hours.
Any crime. But what crime you think's going to happen? You know what I mean? It's going to be people raping.
Oh
Murder,
yeah.
robberies.
Yeah, raping.
Oh
crime,
yeah.
killing poors. I mean, it's going to be all kinds of things. The rich people, all rich people would just buy better security or make bigger walls or whatever. They'd make sure no one gets
they're
into their
crazy
house.
enough to want to go out in it.
You're not going to get into a rich person's house if that was real. Irene says Steve lives the Purge Groundhog Day style. Every day he commits crime like it's Purge Day.
I don't commit every day.
It seems like Steve has been living that for the last 20 years.
Well, I did for a while.
With all the stuff we've heard him admit to on this show. Hasn't he admitted to stealing? By the way, I do want to thank DA for getting me the access to all the video stuff to where I can start creating videos because I have created some. And by the way, I'm accepting more if you guys ever create any. But I like them to be, like 3 minutes or less, you know what I mean? Get a good segment. I did a segment on Steve and his door.
Oh yeah.
I did a segment on Steve liked all the videos I put up except for the one that was hygiene tips. Because the hygiene tips one was about how Steve doesn't shower daily, and about how dirty he was. He didn't like that one. But I did notice that. He liked every other one. Oh, well. By the way, Australia is going to legalize psychedelics
Ooh.
to treat mental health.
It's a good day, matey.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Legalizing psychedelics, my man.
I take me some psychedelics and go to the Australia Zoo.
That's awesome.
See the crocodile hunter?
He's dead, Steve.
Oh. Bendy, she's hot.
She's married.
So? Oh, wait a minute. His wife's not. She's a widow. Oh, shit, yeah. I'm going to get me some of that
I
urban.
don't know. It might be traumatic for her to see somebody else named Steve after her husband, who was named Steve, died.
I see. Tom says, this episode is brought to you by Doors because if you get locked in the car, there's 3 more to try. Well, you obviously did not see the post that I put up called Steve Doors. Because Steve, his front door, his driver's side door went bad, and it took him 6 hours to figure out. All he had to do, it took him 6 hours. It took him 6 hours to figure out. All he had to do was slide to the passenger door, and he could get out. It took him that long. It took him that long to get out of his car. I just want to point that out, that he was stuck in his car for 6 hours. That's what the post was. Oh, God. So you have to be smart enough to realize that you could get to the other 3 doors. Karen says, are we keeping you up, Ray? You should take a nap. No, I just haven't slept well. I literally haven't had a good sleep for days now. But I'm sure I'll sleep tonight. I'm very happy I got to do this show, which explains why we've been on for almost 2.5 hours. I promise I'll wrap it up in the next couple of minutes, but just I miss broadcasting.
Oh, nothing wrong with it.
Didn't you miss this, Steve? Aren't
Yeah,
you glad
I
we're
did.
broadcasting?
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it, Tom. Yeah. I think that was the best part, is how fucking Steve. It took him 6 hours. It took 6 hours. 6 hours to figure it out. That's our Steve Areno. And I actually posted one of those videos to TikTok. I posted the TikTok, and I never use my TikTok. But if you're a big TikTok subscriber, I don't know. Can you share things in TikTok, or I don't know?
I believe so.
Share it.
I used to be, but I haven't been lately. I don't know why.
Well, I'm talking about Tom or Irene. I mean,
Oh,
Irene's got to have TikTok followers, right?
Oh, she used to have it.
Tom's got to have TikTok followers.
When her and Nick were doing the dirty.
Well, yeah. I mean, Irene's got those big old titties. You know, a bunch of people are checking her out on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. I was checking her out.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, somebody like that, share it. It'd be cool. I'm not sure how it works, but just share it so I can get more likes. Yeah, I don't know how TikTok works. So I haven't really used it yet. But I want to start promoting the show. So any ideas? Here's the ideas we're working on. I want to switch morningdisaster.net over to the Patreon page. All right. I'm trying to put more stuff up on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok to try to drive more viewers and eventually subscribers. You know, I'm trying to find more humor. So I just need, and last but not least, I'm so glad. I'm just so glad that that we have power.
Oh, yeah. It was rough for me, too.
Yeah, I'm so... I created a TikTok. I have a Ray Lytle page. Should I create a different page on TikTok?
Yeah, do one just for the show.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we should. That's a good idea. And give access and give access to a bunch of us, to me, Jason, DA, anybody who's making these videos, so we could put them up. But wouldn't it be nice to say, go to morningdisaster.net and subscribe or just watch for free, whatever.
Yeah.
It would be nice once we can do that.
You see, and that's what I do when I put up the clips from the subscriber shows. I put that at the end of each video.
Yeah, dang, it's a good idea. Fuck, I need to know how to do that. I need to learn that. Shit, I don't know. I'm so stupid when it comes to I haven't taken the time to learn TikTok. I really should.
Right.
But now I have it's on the TikTok Ray page. There's a page called Ray Lytle on TikTok. That's what it's on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I never post as myself. I just want to post show content.
Right.
So I should create a morning disaster TikTok. Maybe I'll jump on and try to create one. I don't know. I'm so stupid. Oh, well. We should probably wrap it up so I can go. I got to take a powerful dump.
Oh, boy. I think I got one brewing. I just farted a couple times.
Yeah, I want to create one.
Oh.
I mean, I just want to pass one. I've created one, but
Yeah.
and I've been taking iron tablets because my doctor told me to. I got to take iron. So I've been, putting out some solid.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, it's a mess.
I had one that looked like a snake yesterday.
It comes out like wet concrete.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's real solid. Oh my
Well, my belly felt better.
Yeah. I can't believe Irene's never followed me on TikTok before. I'm just telling you, TikTok they discriminate against old people. I'm old and they discriminate.
And I've noticed a lot of, and people don't, I've been off TikTok for a while, and now it's a whole different group of people. So there were some videos I used to love to watch.
Well, I just want to promote the show. Now, especially after this power outage, and I know how important it is to me.
Right.
I was going fucking nuts. Not broadcasting.
Tom wants to know the over-under on Steve dropping a deuce in his pants today.
No, he probably won't because he said he's going to do one right after the show. So he'll push it up. But I do guarantee his chair will have soot on it. He'll have shit soot on the chair by the end of today. I was shaming Christina. I was shaming for Christina for not doing your laundry, Steve. When I called her complaining, and you won't do Steve's laundry and blah, blah, blah. So I just want to let you know that I thought about you.
Thank you for defending me.
Yep. So just want to let you know, Steve. I'm sending Holly a message saying baby Jesus has been prayed to.
Oh, yeah. She must have lost all of her power.
Yeah, because she hasn't been in the chat room. You're right, Karen. We should wrap it up. All right, let's wrap it up. We'll be back Tuesday. But I'm saying this, we'll be back Tuesday. But listen, don't be surprised if we don't throw in a surprise show here, on Monday or maybe tomorrow, whatever.
I'm down for one tomorrow.
Yeah, so I won't. It just depends because I do need some sleep. I obviously need some sleep.
Yeah.
I miss broadcasting, so we'll let you know. Just keep your eyes open, and of course, all the Patreon stuff. You guys kept getting classic shows and stuff, and more video. because I do have a program. So I do have more video that I'm sending out as well. So there you go. All right, you guys, let's wrap it up and we'll be back Tuesday. Thank you so much for checking us out today. Love you all. Thank you so much, you guys. Without power, without internet, I once again realized how important this broadcast is and how important that you guys are to listen to it. And I thank you so much for that. All right. And then we'll talk to you Tuesday for sure, if not before. Have a great weekend, everybody. So long.